This program is rated M for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised for coarse language, violence, and adult themes. It is not recommended for viewers under 15 years of age.
Coming up on tonight's episode of The Junkyard, Bjorn asks the people of Brisbane about their emotions.
On the pokies.
Xander tries the last milkshake of the season. Jimmy learns to drive. And Bear Grylls gives us a very relatable, stress-free life lesson. And we bring pogo sticks back in 2025. All this and more in The Junkyard. To the last ever episode of The Junkyard. My name's Kimberly.
And I'm Bjorn. Wait, are we in the last one already?
Yeah.
I thought we just started.
Okay, well, time flies when you're having fun, and we've all had a blast.
That's true. And while this is sad for us, we can promise you that this week's action will be packed. And we're going to have some nice chaotic and craziness, and just like our signature Junkyard style.
Of course, and as always, to finish picture-in-picture with a bang, our interns are returning our fan favourite Six, who is playing and reviewing the greatest casual arcade game of all time, Pegle, with Toby.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
And it's good to see that Six has returned from the dead after eating all that chicken in episode 1. You'd think you'd be a bit more careful about eating chicken around a junkyard, but
You'd think.
Here we are.
As this is our potential series finale, we can promise that this episode is going to absolutely blow your brains out. Wait, Bjorn, before we go into Beyond Trivia, did you ever hear back about that Wikipedia guy?
Nah. So she has a name. Her name is Marley. And I sent her a message last about doing trivia in the Congo.
Did you already have that up?
Yes. No, sorry.
Wait, so when was that message?
2 weeks ago.
Didn't she go on a date with Jimmy? Like from James and Jimmy?
Well, probably. I mean, her twin sister maybe, because there are quite a lot of doppelgangers out on Freak Finder. Last I checked, there were a few Bjorns out doing some freaky stuff. It's like a multiverse of Bjorns, but for kinks.
How did you know? We should know less each other about that.
Yes, we should.
For the last time, on behalf of Bjorn, or possibly his doppelganger, and the talented crew at Griffith Film School, this is The Junkyard.
Hello, my name is Bjorn, and today we're going to be asking Brisbane about how much they know about emotions. Tonight, I'm joined with
Ahmed. Caleb.
Emma.
Tom.
Georgia.
and Cooper. And tonight, I'm going to be asking Georgia and Cooper some questions around emotions. For our first question, according to Dr. Robert Puckett, what are the 8 core emotions?
Happiness, sadness,
nervous, anger, frustration,
Joy.
losing on the pokies.
that feeling when you bump into someone at the supermarket and you can't remember their name, but they remember your name very clearly.
I hope I get a prize.
Now, on to our next question. What is the oldest fear? Is it A, the fear of spiders, B, the fear of the unknown, or C, fear of death?
Fear of the unknown. I'm gonna say fear of death.
Death.
I'm gonna go unknown.
And that is a path on both, because the fear of death is technically the fear of the unknown. So, fantastic pass there.
Told you.
Speaking of fear, which part of the brain is responsible for fear? Is it A, the frontal lobe, B, the amygdala, or C, the prefrontal cortex?
Amygdala. I'm gonna say amygdala because that's the funnest one to say.
B.
I'm gonna go C.
That is correct. It is the amygdala. For our final question, why did Marley not show up to our date earlier this morning? Was it A, she was busy, B, she wasn't interested, or C, I should not assume?
C.
C. Locking in not assume?
She's dead. Don't tell the cops that I knew that.
Thank you very much, Brisbane. It has been an absolute pleasure doing trivia with you, and emotions such as love and longing should be avoided as they distract and impact employee performance and focus. This study has been funded and fact-checked by the Junkyard. P.S. Stick to the script. Sincerely, the producers. We'll see you next time, hopefully, on the Junkyard.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Junkyard News, your news from the Junkyard we call home. As always, this was Lauren and I'm your host, Morgan. Let's check out the news of the week. Another plane has crashed in the United States with a private jet plummeting into a Californian street. This adds to the worrying trend of US plane crashes due to budget cuts and Trump's removal of DEI policies in government agencies. In lieu of Trump's removal of DEI, I simply refuse to get on a plane unless the pilot has neo-pronouns, split-dyed hair, or is in a polyamorous relationship. In other transport news, Brisbane residents may have begun to notice the beloved Brisbane River is suffering from a wild dog problem, with the cuddly city cats being renamed to city dogs in honour of Brisbane's world-famous canine, Bluey. Speaking of other things Australian children like, there was a violent machete brawl between two youth gangs in Melbourne, after which a new machete ban has been placed in Victoria. At the rate Queensland is going with the human rights breaching adult crime, adult time initiative, I wouldn't be surprised if they take this ban a step further by banning any replicas of said weapons, even inflatable ones. Although Australians don't need machetes to send a message, one Australian woman managed to get her message across just fine, with some petrol and a light. Corby Warpole set her friend on fire after he made some misogynistic comments to her after a night out. But I don't think we can place all the blame on her. I mean, what was he wearing? He should have been wearing fireproof clothing. Maybe if he'd been dressed differently, this wouldn't have happened. Last but not least, buy your cows now, Australians. Buy them now. Because Australians are being warned of a milk shortage following the devastating floods which have swept across northern New South Wales. I can think of one guy who'll be affected by this news. Next up, we've got Xander's Caramel Milkshake Review.
We're at Buddy's Burgers getting a caramel milkshake. This is caramel milkshake.
I need to feel that. Is it fine if we pull up? Okay. I'm paying for it.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. Alright, let's go. Let's make a run for it. Quickly. Yeah, I'm going.
This is Xander's caramel milkshake review. I've just been abandoned by the crew. This milkshake's from Buddy's Burgers in Kedron. It was yummy. It was a nice caramel milkshake. I rate it a. I need to get some friends.
was just wondering if you could possibly just teach me how to drive.
You don't know how to drive?
No, why do you think I take the bus everywhere?
I don't know, I guess I thought you thought the bus driver was hot or something?
I mean, she's pretty great, but no, I never learned how to drive.
Okay. Yeah, I can teach you how to drive. Alright, Jimmy, welcome to the Shaggin' Wagon.
Yes, I know it's called the Shaggin' Wagon. You say that every time we get in the car.
Exactly. Most importantly, say hello to Chewie.
I'm not saying hello to a plastic cat, James.
Then I guess you'll be walking everywhere, huh?
Fine, what's the cat's name again?
Chewie.
Hey, Chewie, how you going, mate?
Chewie's doing real good.
That's just fantastic.
Right, let's teach you about driving.
Yeah.
First off, car keys. If you press this button here, it unlocks the car.
Yes, I know how to unlock the car, James. How do you think we got in?
I did it for you.
Good point.
Next, you have the ignition. This starts the car.
Yes, I know how to start the car, James.
Okay, well, did you know that this is to turn on the
Yes,
windshield?
I know how to start the windshield wipers, James, right? Thank you.
Okay, well, did you know that you should be in the driver's seat?
Ah, shit.
Okay, so when you drive, I
Yep.
want you to have your foot on the accelerator.
All right.
So the one on the right.
Right.
Holy!
What?
Okay.
What?
Wait here for a moment.
Okay. Take this, grade schoolers. Which one was the accelerator again?
This is gonna be a little more your speed for driving.
All right.
Welcome back to Missing Pieces, where my interview guest and I have a chat while working on a jigsaw puzzle. I'm Kimberly, and for our final puzzle and convo, I'm joined by Lynn. She's a goth and is going to do my makeup tonight. She's here to tell us about their history with the goth alt community. A massive welcome to our guest. And so, Lynn, how would you describe like the goth fashion community?
I would say it's really bold and expressive, and you know what we wear is like a statement of like the identity and interests and beliefs. And we are also like rooted from punk, so we borrow a lot of stuff from punk, like DIYs and thrifting and other stuff.
So cool.
Yeah.
And so, what's your like thoughts on 80s alternative music?
Oh, I really like this band called, well, they're not formed in the 80s, but they have like similar aesthetic, obviously. Yep. So the band called Scary Bitches. And
That's a great name.
yeah. And they formed in 1998.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, do they wear the whole dress up and everything?
Yeah.
Nice. And so, what sorry. No, you're so good. What does like goth mean to you, and like how does that shaped your identity and creative expression?
Goth for me is, you know, to be bold, to be out there, to be weird as hell. But also to not be conservative, because you can't be conservative and goth at the same time.
Yeah,
Yep.
gotta go all out.
Yep. And since I've been goth, I, you know, do a lot of makeup and gain a lot of confidence. And yeah, just to state that this is who I am.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so, like, how long does it usually take to take it off?
I would say like 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
To,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
to an hour sometimes.
That's amazing. But a big thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you so much. Normally I... Yes, sign my forehead, thank you. Normally I would say come back next week, but... sorry, my producers are pushing me along. It's time to check in with 6. How's pegging going down there? While they continue to play, coming up next we have Bear Grylls teaching us another very valuable and somewhat relatable DIY life hack.
Pegle is like pretty.
Oh shit! This show is junk!
G'day, I'm Dylan, and today I'll be the dad you never had. Accidents happen, so if you've ever found yourself in a sticky situation, I'm here to show you what to do. So pull up your sleeves and let's go. Are you ready? Let's start from the beginning so you can follow along at home. The human body is very long and unwieldy, so it's not all that easy to carry around. You'll want to separate it into parts. Perfect. Next up, disposal. Now, if you live near a pig farm, you can use All Reliable, but just make sure to take out the hair and teeth, because the pigs have trouble digesting those. Otherwise, you'll have to burn the body to stop any tall, blonde, handsome men from identifying them later. Well, come on, man. Now, dig a hole, throw the body in, and set everything in the hole on fire. Oh, and top tip, don't try to use diesel because it's too hard to catch a light. I like to use lighter fluid. Now we're all done, you can use Solvol to clean up any of the mess. Or, if all else fails, remember your rights.
So, back with 6. How's Pegle going? Let us know what you think.
Pegle is a Pegle type game with exhilarating gameplay. You get to hit pegs and like you get to hit.
I had this dream where Matt Berry from What We Do in the Shadows came up to me, and he came to the room I was in, and he pointed at me and goes, "We're going to the sex prison," and then the dream ended.
Pegle's really cool. You should download it now. It's like $5 on Steam.
Anyway, welcome back to Producer's Notes. Bjorn, I'm so sorry. When I said I thought she ghosted you, this isn't what I meant. At least we know she didn't purposefully leave you undelivered. Producer's Notes. Once again, it's our producers writing jokes that we have never seen before. Starting right now.
No.
What?
No, that's it.
I beg your pardon?
No. No, I am done with this. Okay?
Where are you going?
You think you could take Marley from me? I thought I could love something other than trivia. Someone other than trivia.
Can you come back? Look, we can do legal action or something.
Legal action. The only legal action that has taken place in this area is the legal action I'm going to take against those producers. I'm calling you out. Give me answers, Mr. Producer.
You know what, Bjorn? I got 2 words for you. 2 words I thought I'd never have to use. You're ungrateful. Do you remember way back in TVA about a year ago when we first introduced Bjorn Trivia? That was your big break. Everyone loved it. This is the reason. I am the reason why you're back on this show. You are here because of me.
Let me tell you one thing, bud.
Yeah?
I'm fueled with hate and I got one question for you.
What's that?
What did you do to Marley?
What? Well, with Marley, I guess, you know what, as producer, it's important. It's important to me to know how my crew is doing. Each and every one of you, including you. So please tell me what you think, what you really think.
Well, first off, I
It
think...
doesn't matter what you think because this is my show. Let's just say producers make deals, right? You don't even know how hard I work. I pretty much live on this campus.
Live on this campus. I am not going to bounce around this question. You are going to give me a straight answer.
Oh yeah?
What? You seem to have lost sight of what is important.
What?
What? To this junkyard.
What?
What? To this crew.
What?
And you know, it's the people. It's the people that run this junkyard.
Fine, you know what? I'll come out in a minute. I killed Marley! She was gonna get in the way of this entire show. She was gonna take Bjorn away from us. We can only have one love story on the show, and that's James and Jimmy. You would not believe how many people are shipping James and Jimmy! Let me tell you this. Matter of fact, I got it from. Please. This is your time to show your mind. What is the junkyard to you, Bjorn?
The junkyard is the people, and you have gotten lost in those risk assessments, those location agreements, and those bloody scripts. And you know what?
What?
Mr. Nicholas.
What?
Producer.
What?
There is no I in team.
Well, there are 2 I's in winning!
You've lost your way, boy.
Oh yeah, I'm lost? Tell me where I am. Where am I?
You know where you are.
Where am I?
You're in the junkyard, bitch.
Nothing without me!
You're nothing without the junkyard. And without the crew. And the junkyard is here to stay. So you don't want to miss any of this because we're going to be back with the Pogo Stick segment. Stay tuned.
Man, I'm so bored.
Yeah, me too. We've been on the kiddie train 4 times. It's almost like there's just nothing to do in Brisbane.
Well, do I have something for you?
Where's mine?
We only had one in the budget. Introducing Brisbane's new favourite tourist attraction, the Pogo Stick True Crime Tour. Here we combine a happy hobby with a creepy showcase for an instant favourite activity for you and your friends. We take you across Brisbane as we show off the most famous true crime locations. We also know all of the best shady alleyways and spots in Brisbane. But remember, the early bird always gets the worm. Be in quick before the police claim it for investigation. So, Jack the Ripper, ripped one right here. Right here.
Give me a pogo stick.
This must be part of the tour. He looks really real, actually.
We're just finishing the tour. Like we'll get out of your way, please. Just like.
And your wallet as well.
I almost want to give him my pogo stick. I don't have anything. I've got a microphone.
Let them go, evildoer.
Who is that?
We even offer free therapy for our attendants in the case of a true crime case happening right in front of your eyes. The True Crime Pogo Stick Tour will be coming to an alleyway near you. For the cheap price of just $12, you'll have all the fun that you'll need for your day in Brisbane. See you on the sticks. I hate my job.
What's up, guys? It's Chelsea Howell, and this is Hot Takes. I'll be asking people around South Bank their hot takes. Let's go. What's your name?
My name's Lily.
What's your hot take on dating apps?
Oh, look, okay, I tried it. It was bad. Shoot me! It was really bad. Shoot me in the legs! You thought boy hell was normal? Nah.
What's boy hell? Can you elaborate?
Okay, boy hell is when you're in a state. I used to be a resident. I've got out. Can I have the mic? Thank you. Okay. One time I was courting a gentleman, and then I go to his parents' house. I walk in. There is photos of anime girls everywhere, but not like the good kind of anime, like the anime when you like walk into his room and then there's like little girls, like Paimon from Genshin Impact. He hands me a bottle of vodka and I'm just like, okay, I'm not drinking because I gotta get the fuck out. So we're on his couch and he puts on this movie that starts off with the most racist, sexist, homophobic 9/11 joke. And then he tries to keep making moves on me. I have a panic attack. I call my mum and I'm just like, Mum, help, what do I do? So I come out and I'm like, and then as I'm pulling out of the driveway, he yells, I love you. And then he ghosts me for a week. So that's my hot take on dating apps.
Next question, I guess. What's your take on situationships?
Oh! Okay, so here's the thing. I'm in a very happy relationship right now. Okay, so last year I got into not one, not two, but 3 situationships, all because I broke up with my partner because he was a furry. And he had a body pillow in his room that I named Jonathan. And while I was going through situationships, newsflash, he fucked my best friend. Not just once, not just twice, for 4 months. Honestly, situationships can't be that bad because what the fuck was that? Anyway.
Thanks for your time, I guess.
Look, I'm so sorry about that. Do you need me to like sign a form?
This has been Hot Takes. I'm Chelsea Haller. Thank you for joining me. I'll catch you next time. Same place, Hot Takes.
Knock, knock. Boys, I've got your cookies and milk. Ah. Well, Nick must be a very tired producer. He usually stays up for my famous choc chip. But where's Bjorn? Ah, he must be there, snuggled under the blankets. Oh. Well, more for me. Just put them down. But why don't we skip straight to tonight's story? Yes. Now, what have we got here? Ah, yes. I can't find my Bjork with no umlaut. Yes. I'm sure that any similarity to people or characters, real or fake, is purely coincidental and not intentional. I can't find my Bjork with no umlaut. He's not in bed with Jick, like usual. There they are. Yes. Let's look in the Junkyard. He's not with Jorgen and Joran behind the news desk. But I can see Jelliot running cables. And look, there's Jelliot with a long cable. Yes, and Jorgen and... Yes. I can't find my Bjork with no umlaut. He's not with Jacala and Jimberly. Oh, looks like Jailer dragged them to the Sinners Convention. Hey, look, yes, there they are, off to the Sinners Convention. Yes. I can't find my Bjork with no umlaut. Maybe he's in Europe. And look, there's Europe there. Yes, lovely. Nope, that's just Jalea. I can't find my Bjork with no umlaut. He's not in the control room with Drace and Giley and Jofi and Jack and Jiv and Jabetha and Juliana and Jayan. And look, there they all are. And there's one with a very funny little hat there. That's very nice. Yes. And he's definitely not with Jarly and Jalissa. And Giara. Look, and there's Giara there, looking a little bit cranky. Yes. I can't find my Bjork with no umlaut. Is he in Jay's car from Janda's caramel milkshake review with Jay and Janda from Janda's caramel milkshake review? No. That's Java. And look, there's Java in there in the milkshake car. I can't find Bjork with no umlaut. Is that him? Hiding behind the camera with Jalvin and Jaddy, and Jaisha and Jalix and Jangel? And look, there they all are. The camera with their head equipment on. Yes. I can't find Bjork with no umlaut. Maybe he's flexing in the corner with Joe and Lewis and Izzy. Yes, of course. Yes, flexing. Very good flexing there. I can't find my Bjork with no umlaut. He's not in Jandy's hat. And my, that is a very big hat. And there's Jandy, who's quite small over there. He's not even skipping into the sunset with Jenry and Jaddison. Yes. Yes, not much room for a third person there. My Bjork, with no umlaut, is nowhere to be found. Oh. Oh. Wow, that was beautiful. What a lovely story. Now, where is Bjorn? Ah, I must check. Ha! My boys are so rambunctious. Ah, well. Oh, Teddy. Yes. Come on, Nick. Here we go. There we go. Ah. Yes. Well, good night, Nick. And good night, Bjorn, wherever you are. And good night, everyone.
And just like that, our final episode of the Junkyard has come to an end.
We want to thank each and every one of you watching us on stream or joining us in the studio audience.
It's been our pleasure to entertain you over the last 4 weeks, whether it was through the news desk, live performances, or even our picture-in-picture.
We hope we've filled your Wednesday nights with weekly shenanigans. Also, who knows, maybe there's a chance there can be more Junkyard chaos in the making.
Milkshake reviews are just the beginning. The possibilities are endless. Make sure to follow the Junkyard socials to stay updated and watch all of the awesome content from our social media team.
And if you're watching us from home or with us in the studio,
we hope you had a blast. Remember to be excellent to each other and party on.
And thank you for watching The Junkyard! And Jimmy, James, and Jimmy, James, and Jimmy.
Scene 11B, take 6.
Me when I spend $31 on milkshakes in one day.
Man, I'm so bored.
James, and Jimmy, James.
You take somebody out on the back to blow their back out.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Viajado por España para la vuelo.
James, and Jimmy, James, and Jimmy.
I was going to say fear of running into each other.
What's up? Hey,
What is the reason?
I think that was his name, I can't remember. I saw him at the supermarket.
James and Jimmy, James.
In America, they call this a pitcher, which is also the name for... Never mind.
Man, there's nothing to do around here.
Yeah.